Hey guys, welcome back to Money is Blind podcast. I'm your host Prasoon, and in this episode, I'll be telling you why podcasting is much easier for blind and visually impaired persons when you compare with video production. Whether you are planning to make videos for YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, it's much better if you just stick with podcasting. This is Money is Blind podcast, the show where blind and visually impaired persons can learn everything about entrepreneurship, marketing, content creation. Because I'm legally blind and I've been doing it for the past 6 years now. So let's get back to the topic. So I'll divide this topic into three parts: pre production, production, and post production. So if you consider podcast, when it comes to pre-production, it is much easier because when you are shooting a video, you have to check your hair. Is your hairstyle proper? You have to look into the mirror or ask someone else if you are looking all right. Are you feeling tired, sleepy? What does your facial expressions look like? Because everything matters when you are creating a video. You have to be aware of the dress that you are wearing. The lighting, that's another important topic when it comes to video production. And that's another reason why I upgraded my video lights 2 days back, and it will be arriving today. Today is Friday, by the way. And when it reaches here, I will create another podcast episode for you guys. So you have to be aware of all these factors when it comes to video production. And when it comes to podcasting, you don't even have to think about your dress, your appearance, your hairstyle. You just have to get the microphone ready and press on the record button, and that's it. So that's how easy when it comes to pre-production in a podcast. So what happens when it comes to editing, that is video production or podcast production? How is podcast production easier? The file size will be much smaller. You can save it easily. Editing it is also easy. You can do it within the voice memos app in MacBook and the voice recorder app in Windows 10 or Windows 11 laptops. You can even get the job done if you just have a smartphone, because streaming voice clips is easier in smartphones when you compare with video production. And for video editing, you will need dedicated apps, and most of them are paid. And even if you pay for those apps, it will be painstakingly difficult. It will be difficult. It will take time and you will get bored. So chances are that you are going to stop editing your videos on smartphone. You'll definitely need a desktop, a powerful one. And when it comes to adding effects, animations, video production is much difficult. There is a steep learning curve when it comes to video editing. Nothing has to be bothered when it comes to podcasting, and that's why I believe my Mac is heating up. Just a second. And that's why I believe podcasting is much easier even for blind and visually impaired persons. So even if you don't have a personal assistant like me who can do the editing work for you, if you are planning to do it yourself, starting a podcast will be a much better idea. What about post production? So exporting a podcast, it takes 1 or 2 minutes depending on how powerful your computer is. Even if you are doing it on a smartphone, it'll just take less than 5 minutes. You can do it with a smartphone. It's not so when it comes to exporting or rendering a video that you have edited. Even if you are using a powerful computer or a laptop, it will take 10 minutes. And if your laptop is an old one, the processing power is not up to the mark, it can take up to half an hour. And after production, after the clip has been exported, you don't have to deal with creating thumbnails. You just have to upload a podcast episode directly to your podcast hosting platform, and that's it. When it comes to YouTube, you have to be aware of creating a catchy thumbnail. You have to write a caption. It doesn't matter when it comes to a podcast. So, these are the reasons why I believe podcasting is the way to go for blind and visually impaired persons. Whatever business that you are in, if you need to attract audience, the right type of customers, you need to create content. You can always start a blog, but when it comes to podcasting, it becomes a bit more personal. Your audience, your customers can listen to you, they can understand how you feel, and the quality is much better when it comes to podcast rather than just typing in your thoughts as a blog article. So that's it, guys. I will talk to you next week. Till then, it's me, Prasoon, signing off. You guys take care. Bye bye.